Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why baddies are coming for you when you're on semen retention. Why baddies are coming for you. Too many of them. See, the thing is, the reason why baddies are coming for you when you decide to go on retention is because you're finally becoming a quote unquote complete man. It's called being undeniable. See, there's this thing like at some point you have to start realizing that whatever you as very like maybe even egotistical this may sound, but the thing is the thing you have to start realizing is whatever you may be lacking, maybe it's finances, maybe it's physically appealing body, maybe it's a physically aesthetically looking face, maybe it's game, maybe it's having a mouthpiece, the ability to talk, having charisma. Whatever you may be lacking, you start realizing that it's that when you go on retention, all these things that you may be lacking finally start to get addressed. And when they start to get addressed and you've consistently work at the things that you quote unquote may be lacking, you're finally becoming undeniable. You're becoming a complete man. And this is how people find things attractive, because the thing is, like, people don't really know your fault unless you tell them. You have to act confident regardless of how you look and who you are. You have to act confident regardless of what you may be lacking. And see, retention finally gives you the courage to finally be confident. And confidence can go a very long way. There's this thing called having emotional intelligence and just being able to have charisma when you speak. See, the thing is, there's like every time you're speaking to somebody, something, there might be some sort of awkward thing that is not addressed. It really could be anything. Maybe it's something she has on her face, maybe it's something you have on your face, maybe it's a height difference, maybe it's, I don't know, it could be anything. But the person who usually gets people to laugh and be on their side is the person who can address this in a very nonchalant way. Once the thing is addressed, it no longer is a problem, regardless if it is a problem or not. You have to address things. You have to address things in a very charismatic way. This is how you can become more attractive to people. And the thing is, like, once you go on retention and you work on your quote unquote social skills, your charisma and things like that, you're gonna be found as someone who's more attractive, who's just more attractive. And this holds a lot of weight. This holds some weight because there's always some sort of one thing that quote unquote women don't like, or people in general don't like, is someone who's awkward. Try your best not to be awkward. And how do you not become awkward? You stop being awkward when you have practice. When you start practicing speaking to people, when you practice emotional body language, when you practice talking about something that might be obvious to anybody, and you say it in a joking way. This is how you gain charisma. The thing is, people are just too scared to talk about things. They're afraid to call things out. They're afraid to come out of their shell. And what's the freest state that you can ever be in is when you finally address things that was keeping you in the dark for a very long time. This is how you finally break the quote unquote curse. This is how you break the mold. This is how you finally become someone who is charismatic and is very quote unquote. This is how you finally, like I said, become charismatic. And charisma is not something that people are just born with. It's something that's learned over a period of time. It's something that is learned over a period of time. See, the thing is, once you start becoming very comfortable, and when I say comfortable, I mean very comfortable. You're just so comfortable with yourself. Your authentic self starts to show. And then once your authentic self starts to show, people people will like you whether they like you or not. You're okay with yourself, and once you get into this state, you really are, you quote unquote can be the most attractive, you can be the most attractive version of yourself, because people are attracted to the person who is confident and comfortable with himself, who's not afraid to do anything that he so pleases, who doesn't have the who doesn't care about the opinions of others. This is called being a free and flowing state. And like I said, once you get to this point, people just find you a lot more attractive. People find you as someone who they can be with, who they can talk to, who they're proud to be around, because people are not attracted to the person who likes to keep things in the dark, or who's just not okay with himself. This is the bottom line. And when you fap, it's just harder to be your most comfortable version. There's something that is in your subconscious that you're not quote unquote okay with. This is showing in your behavior. Like I said, this is showing in your behavior. So the thing is, you have to do things that you're okay with yourself. See, the thing is, like Warren Buffett said, that if you wouldn't want it to be on tomorrow's newspaper, don't do it. This is what Warren Buffett said. If you wouldn't want it to be on the next day's newspaper, then don't do it. So you have to live by this rule. And like I said, when you go on retention, the baddies are coming for you. People are coming for you because you're finally becoming attractive in yourself. Your behaviors are just someone who is attractive. And then once you think you're attractive, everyone thinks you're attractive, because this is how you carry yourself. It's all about how you carry yourself. It's literally about how you carry yourself. The bottom line, people treat you how you treat yourself. So carry yourself with your chest out. Be proud of something. Work on something. Build something. Be excited about something. Your excitement will ooze off into the your excitement will ooze off into the quote unquote world, and the world will start meeting you at your excitement. The world will start meeting at you at your excitement. You might start realizing that things just open up for you. Maybe you're at a crowded parking lot, and then someone just so happens to be leaving, and you have the perfect spot right in front of where you need to be. These are the small things that happen. You have to pay attention for these things. You got to pay attention to these things. See, the thing is, like, it's just about, like I said, living in a state of joy and happiness, overwhelming joy and happiness, staying away from things that don't bring you joy, that don't bring you happiness, and your life will start to change for the better. You have to be enthusiastically positive before any physical manifestations happen, before anything changes. This is the secret. You have to believe in the things before it comes to fruition. This is the only way you can get ahead. But if you're always negative, if you're always pessimistic, if you're always saying things of how they can't happen, you always have a shield up as to how things can't happen, and you never try, and you're always saying how it's not gonna work. A new business opportunity comes, a new job, but you just don't think that you can get it. Blah blah blah. All these things come. Yeah, you're just gonna stay in the same place. The acronym for POUR is passing over opportunities repeatedly. This is the acronym for POUR, because the thing is, it's a bad thing to be broke and skeptical. If you're skeptical about things, then you're just gonna stay in the same place, because these things that are coming are brought to you by the quote unquote Most High to change your situation. But if you're always having a shady perspective on how things will work, things will never change. Like I said, the acronym for POUR is passing over opportunities repeatedly. And this might be a little bit off topic, but the thing is, like, there's so many ways on earning income in 2022. But people only know one way to earn income, and then every other type of any other way of earning income, they have red flags. They have reasons why it can't work, and then they stay the same, and they're still miserable. But the person who sees that an opportunity and then runs with it actually may be able to change his situation. The late Kevin Samuel said, "You can't be broke and skeptical. You can't be broke and proud. You can't have no money in your bank account and then say that, and then have an opportunity that comes on earning money and then think it's not a good way, unless it is a legitimate way not to earn money. But even if it comes in an opportunity as a business opportunity or something like that, you really have to try it, because like, what else do you have if you literally are in that situation? But people who earn less are skeptical about things, and then they blame all the rich people for hogging up the money. And this is just not the case. It really comes down to your mindset. It comes down to your mindset. It comes down to what you believe you deserve. It comes down to your subconscious beliefs. Deep down, what do you really believe you deserve at a core level? And regardless of what is happening, regardless of chances, regardless of facts, what do you really think you believe you deserve? Chances don't matter when effort is involved. If you put in effort, you're at least 50% of the way there. Now, if you put belief in effort and you're actually quote unquote good at what you're doing, you're gonna get there eventually. But the thing is, to get back on top track, like I said, baddies will be coming for you on retention because you're finally confident, charismatic, you have energy, and you're going somewhere. You're a man on a mission. You're a man with a plan. You're no longer awkward. Women can sense someone who has high energy, who is high on life, and someone who is just low energy. This is the bottom line. This is the difference. So get high energy and change your situation to the best it can be, or stay the same and pout and complain. The choice is up to you. Appreciate the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure you submit a consultation below as well too, if you have questions about anything. And then we're gonna see you in the next video. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Appreciate it.